I mean, I think that it could be, you know, I mean, trying to erase history. People seeing what they've seen already. I mean, going to court and all these things. That's something that is people maybe like Victor Conte or somebody's trying to drum up for him, or somebody in the background. You know, say, oh, you should do this and get that wiped off the record because that's going to be in history or whatever. But this fight is going to be in history. What happened? You can't unsee what you've seen. You know, it happened, and the only way you can erase that is by getting in the ring with them again and fighting, and erasing it that way through your gloves. Now, trying to erase the court and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I think they need to get back in the ring and fight him. And you know, they say that I mean, through the whole camp, he didn't do anything, right? But then the last minute, he's gonna take some kind of some supplements or whatever and that's not gonna do anything for him at the last minute. That's not gonna because you need time to build. It needs time to build in you, right? If you take it stuff, it needs time to build. You can't take it the last day and then think it's gonna work like it's supposed to. It's not. That is. I don't think it works like that.
Do you
You know.
feel like we hear both of these fighters say they don't want a rematch? In your eyes, do you believe that there'll be one?
I think there's a good possibility it could be another rematch, but I think that it shouldn't be one probably right now. I think that what happened. It was done, and they need some time to both go their separate ways and build and come back to each other. But I think there'll be a good fight. Maybe another one at 147 or 54. They're both big enough to fight in those weights. I mean, they're bigger than me, and I fought 154, so I know they can both probably fight at 154.
Mm. Who would you favor in the rematch?
Well, in the rematch, I think that Ryan definitely has the upper hand right now, but that's not saying that Devin can increase some power or some hidden power or some uh, different tricks. There's still a lot more that they both can learn. Say in the fight game. So I mean, just a little bit I mean, Devin was coming back with Ryan and doing some good stuff in the middle of the fight. So Devin can actually, do some things that can change around a fight. They both
Right.
they both fought each other, a lot of times. So there's some things that can happen. But Ryan right now was just a better fighter or more powerful and more explosive, where Devin can handle it right now. But that's not saying that it can be some different in the future.
Mm. So Shane, tell me, what do you think of perform enhancement drugs in boxing? Period.
Well, it's kind of tricky, with that. I think that yes, performance enhancements it can probably increase your strength, meaning like for pushing and holding and whatever. But you have to learn how to punch. There's no like steroids that's gonna teach you how to punch. If you're a puncher, you're gonna be a puncher. You know what I'm saying? That's what you are. It's why you twist your body, your hips, your feet, and you're just a puncher. Now, sure, it's gonna increase the punching power probably, but not necessarily make you a puncher. Um, we all know Ryan's a puncher, and that's what he does. He throws that left hook hard. I mean, he did it with Tank, and Tank was like, "Man, this guy is hard." You know what I'm saying? And I think that with Ryan, um, yeah, they're assuming that he's taking steroids because his punch is so hard and he felt so strong. But I think maybe he came in, like at a weight that felt good for him, and he was a lot stronger. Instead of coming in at weight at 135 or something that's really light and not being able to go to his right weight and not feeling strong. So I think that he felt strong and like, you know what, I'm gonna fight this fight at my where I feel good at. I don't care what happens. And on top of that, I really don't care about the world title because I'm saying this out of my mouth that probably he doesn't want to go with the promotional team that he's with.
Mm.
That,
Speak upon that.
that's coming from me. I'm not now. He didn't say this. Nobody said from his team or anything. But I'm just saying it because why wouldn't you make the 140-pound thing when you can easily? I believe he can. If you've been 135, he can be 140, and you know, and you're a professional, and you know how to make it. But he just didn't want to make it because he didn't want the title. I mean, you have to want the title. Like if you don't want the title, then you say, I'll come in wherever I want to come in. The title doesn't make me, right? They start saying, "Oh, I'm making the money. The title will make me. I make the title, and whatever." So
Were Were you impressed with that strategy? Just knowing that he gave Devin Haney the 1.5. Take that. If I go overweight, but in the same time, it's like people making a very big deal. Do you think that he kind of like they could have called this bluff, but they didn't?
what do you mean by call his bluff? Like call his bluff by saying that what?
Well, I mean, they probably could have possibly not fought the fight. They possibly could have probably
No, I
had
think
him.
that I think that he's only 3 pounds heavier. So they that's like they just take money from him, or yeah, he just doesn't fight for the world title. Maybe they could have not took the fight, and I don't know if that's calling the bluff, but he could not took the fight. But I mean, 3 pounds is not really that much. I mean, it is a lot, but it's not a lot. Like me, okay, I fought 154, right? I wasn't really a 54 pounder. When I fought 47, I'll come in the ring at 160. When I fought at 154, I came in the ring at 162. So I
Mm,
came in the ring 2 pounds heavy. So then the guys I fought, like I said, Fernando Vargas, Winky Wright, whatever, they all came in the ring at 175, 8. Maybe Fernando came in the ring 180. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
mm,
that fought 154 came in the ring 180, whatever. I came in the ring 162. You know
right,
what I'm saying? And it's not that, like, I was a puncher, so I was a puncher at 54 too. I knocked Vargas out. 154, I was a puncher. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So,
So,
and I've always been that way. And there's no substance or anything the only substance is my father's genes.
right,
Cause my father was strong as hell, and that's why Shane Jr. is strong as hell. He is hard.
right, right.
So it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100%. As far as like, you know, mental health is concerned, after these things are out, it's a big topic. I talked to Shannon Briggs about it yesterday. I
Mm,
talked to James Toney about it today. What
okay.
about you in the mental health when it's all that slanderism is coming out?
All this slander about the steroids and stuff. Yeah, it kind of it's weird, man. It kind of sticks with you for your whole career, And it's like with me, it was kind of like, damn, I didn't even really want to go to Victor Conte. Really, I was more talked into it, over days. Like, go to this man, whatever. And it was the first time I went to him, and when I went to him, I was just getting my blood checked. He took my blood and was giving my trainer. I don't even want to say his name, but giving the trainer, the vitamins to get to me. I actually wrote him a check for $1,500 for the vitamin, whatever he's supposed to give me. If I was trying to do something crazy, I would have, give him
Cash
cash.
money, cash
I would
money.
give him cash. I was thinking that this is on the up and up, So this is, he does his thing the right way. But I guess, like, and then afterward, and the thing is, the crazy part about it is, I never tested positive for steroids. It was like I see it on TV, like, oh man, this guy gives out steroids. Oh shit, oh man, this is the same guy. I called my guy, like, yo, what's up with this dude? But he's on TV with it was the Barry Bonds and all them people. I'm like, oh man, they got everybody. We all gotta go to Congress, whatever, in Sacramento, and talk to these. Man, it was a big old thing. But then it like stayed with me for the rest of my boxing career. Oh man, he probably was doing these different steroids. I was like, no, I don't need none of that stuff. And I actually didn't even take the whole thing that he was trying to give me because I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean you didn't
But the
like it?
thing is, I didn't like the curl and the cream or whatever. Every day I had to do it every day. I didn't like that stuff. So I even did, and I didn't test positive. So I said, all right, well I'm good because I didn't test positive, but still.
So
So
what media outlet? Yeah.
basically, he put a mark on me. He put a mark on my name, and I've seen this man only two times in my life. and now and that's supposed to like affect my whole boxing career. And I see him two times. My whole life I've seen this man two times.
What media outlets are throwing out this news, breaking this news?
Say it again.
What media outlets are breaking that news? Do you feel like it was like a certain media put it out there that shouldn't have? Like what?
No. For me, no. For me, it was just they were trying to get Victor Conte because he was a tax evader or something like that. So what he did, this is how it went down. So what happened was, since he didn't, since he wouldn't like give up the taxes or whatever, they said, all right, well, they wouldn't rate his thing. We'll get you for steroids. We'll get you for distributing steroids to people. So we all fit. So he basically told on all 50 or whoever 100 people that he had, and we all had to go to Congress and testify about what he gave us.
Wow.
So that's what you get. That's why the whole Balco scandal came about because of the whole tax thing. But then they didn't give
And
him
he
no
was the
tax.
owner of that, right? Victor Conte was the owner of Balco. Can't hear. I can't. Sorry, can't hear
No,
you.
Victor Conte is the owner of Balco. He's
Right.
the owner of Balco. So that's how the whole thing came about, was because he's the owner of it. And then now, and he's the owner of Snack. He's always been the owner. Snack's been around when Balco was around. So that
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand. I'm like, this is like a slap in my face because like, yo, this dude is over Snack, is on Snack, right? And then to top that off, he's over all these fighters, and I see Snack on all these different fighters. Then he's like the president or something of Nevada. I'm like, whoa, so he went from way over here all the way to the boxing field, and what's crazy is he got to boxing. I'm the first fighter that he actually was working with or actually giving medicine
The
to. I'm the first
the
one.
first boxer or first fighter. Period.
I'm the first fighter because he was doing track, baseball, everything else, right?
Right.
And it's funny because I was the first fighter they ever like seen, and now he's over all the boxing. That's crazy.
At the time when all this stuff is coming out, did you feel like a lab rat?
Well, all this stuff was because it was like the
Like a
first.
testing? Like
Yeah, he was testing on me. Yeah, I was. He was testing his products and all that stuff on me. Yeah.
so, we have here Haney-Garcia on the live right now. He's having a hard time jumping on the Instagram live. So we're
Okay.
We're gonna finish this off. Henry, we're here with the legend, Sugar Shane Mosley.
What's up, Henry? What's going on, man?
Man, I know. That's the only man I know. I
How
like
you
him,
doing,
bro.
brother?
I like him.
So, you told me to get you guys on. What you have? What's your thoughts? What you got to say to Shane?
Well, I just want to tell him that, hey, man, I appreciate his podcast. He's got a good podcast going on, just like you know, and he's doing a great job. And I love that topic that he had the other day where he mentioned about how Snack and dealings with Victor Conte and all that, how it all started.
I'm just telling the truth, brother.